Tell me a little bit about the place.
Well, Donaghmore Workhouse here is an original post-famine Irish workhouse.
A place like this, a museum that's important, I think, for all of our education, was almost isolated in another way and left behind without any connectivity or broadband to the rest. So beforehand, how did you kind of operate as a business?
Well, as a business, we would always have counted ourselves as being in dongle land. And the problem, of course, was signal. If you're in the middle of those thick walls inside,
You don't get any.
you don't get no signal.
No. So how did you send emails and all that?
Very slowly. I suppose one of the simple examples for us has been the credit card reader. Up to then, we would probably have asked people to go into town who had no cash.
You can now process payments and do all of that. And you've got apps now which make the place interactive. And that's what I suppose a lot of younger people now will want to see.
I was here now one of the Sunday afternoons giving guided tours. And a family just walked in the door while the father was paying the admission fee. His daughter just said, "Oh, I have a signal here." And I said, yes, we're a broadband connection point. And then she picked up the museum app, 12 years of age. And next thing she was giving me a guided tour in our own museum. It just brings it to a whole new level for them.
Will hubs make a difference to how people work
Absolutely.
and live?
I think with the BCP and the connected communities, not only have you got an internal connectivity, you have an external connectivity as well. So people can pull up in their cars and work from the car park.
They can sit in the car park.
I give you an example. One particular man rang me last year. He was doing his thesis and he was under severe pressure. He says, "I keep getting up at night time at 2 o'clock to work between 2 and 5 when everyone is, when it's not loaded." And I said to him, "Do you realise there's a BCP about 3 miles away from you?" So he jumped in his car, rang me back 2 days later and said, "I have it submitted."
He did it all from the front seat of his car.
Done it all from the front seat of his car. So it's just, it's the connectivity. I just can't say enough about them.
This is just bursting with potential.
Absolutely. We're going to put this place on the map and it's all down to having the broadband.
We had an enterprise project here in Rathdowney 2 years ago, and we didn't realise we had 45 to 50 small little business or industries around the area. And the biggest issue they had was the broadband service.
Yeah. Is it very hard for them to be competitive then with small enterprises who do have connectivity and do have broadband?
They have, because if you lose out in the sale, you lose out in business, and you lose out on people who are working for you. So we have to be on par with all the part of Ireland and all our European counterparts as well.
Bringing broadband to the museum, what difference has it made to local enterprises?
It means that they can operate their business and they can expand their business.
Okay, yeah.
It's all about being able to compete with other people in your country. And we can't think small, we have to think bigger for the future.